In this video, I'm going to be doing a general overview of the Windone E20 e-bike, which is Windone's compact utility commuter electric bike designed for handling daily commuting and everyday errands. I'm going to go over the unboxing and assembly process and go in depth on the features, specs, and build. I will be doing a separate video reviewing how the E20 rides, but in this video it's just an overview of the bike itself. So let's check out the Windone E20 electric bike. So the E20 comes in a standard bicycle shipping box, but it is pretty heavy, so make sure to be careful when moving, and I highly recommend having someone help you move it. After opening, the bike's assembled about 85%. All you have to do is remove all the packing foam and zip ties, install the handlebars, front wheel, front fender, front rack, and the pedals. Include in the box with necessary tools and instruction manual. The whole process took me about 30 minutes or so, with most of my time being spent cutting off the zip ties and putting on the front wheel. The bike isn't mechanically hard to put together, but the weight does make it a little more challenging. And when I went through the bike, all the bolts were tight, the shifting was perfect, and I didn't need to do any adjustments. The E20 has an aluminum frame with a matte black paint job, and the frame tubing has a low step-through design. It also has a removable battery that's attached behind the seat. The welds on the frame are surprisingly nice, and I've gone over this frame and the welds are consistent throughout. And something that Windone did a really good job on is cable management. There's a lot of cables on the front of this bike, and Windone uses these cable management coils and bundled the cables together so there's no stray cables, and they did a really good job keeping the cables tidy. Windone also says that the E20 is made for people 5'7" to 6'7", and for reference how this bike fits, I'm 5'10". So the E20 has an overall length of about 65 inches, a wheelbase of about 43.5 inches, a minimum seat height of 31.75 inches, a maximum seat height of 38.25 inches, a reach of about 17 inches, chain stays of about 19.5 inches, ground clearance to the chainring of about 7.75 inches, it weighs in at 62 pounds, has a load capacity of 265 pounds, and at the time of recording, you can pick one up for $699. The motor is a 350 watt brushless rear hub motor that has a peak output of 500 watts. I couldn't find any info on this specific motor, but most 350 watt motors have between 40 to 60 Newton meters of torque. The battery is a 36 volt, 10.4 amp hour lithium ion battery that's IPX5 rated. It has an estimated range of 35 miles of pedal assist and 20 miles of pure electric throttle range. It also has an LCD display that has a speedometer, odometer, battery level indicator, and assist level. The E20 also comes with a detachable front rack that has a usable area of 9.25 inches by 8.25 inches. It also has a max load capacity of 33 pounds. There's also a detachable rear rack that has a usable area of 15 inches by 6 inches. It also has a max load capacity of 55 pounds. There's also a front light attached to the front fender that serves more as a safety light than a full-fledged headlight. There's also a rear light, but it's operated by pushing a button. The E20 also uses riser bars that measure about 27.75 inches wide. The wheels are no-name 20-inch spoked wheels that are made of aluminum. It also has street tires with a 3-inch width, and it also comes with Schrader tubes. It has a Shimano Tourney 7-speed drivetrain with a 28-tooth cassette, and a no-name crankset with a 44-tooth chainring. And for stopping, it comes with mechanical disc brakes with 180mm rotors both in the front and in the rear. It also has a standard bike saddle measuring 10.5 inches by 7.5 inches. So there's the full rundown on what to expect from the Windone E20 compact utility commuter e-bike. I'll be making a video in the future where I do some extensive testing on this bike to test its riding characteristics, and also hill climb test, braking test, and acceleration test. But if you have any questions about this bike, or own an E20 or another Windone bike and want to share your experience, please leave them in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great one.